What's up guys, this is Coach Ray and it's super early here in Latvia and I stayed up all night watching WL 505. So this video will contain a lot of spoilers. If you haven't seen the event yet, WL gonna post it on their YouTube page and I'm gonna post the video links in the description if they have already posted them. If not, I'm gonna post them later, so you've been warned about the spoilers. In this video I'm going to talk about the good stuff that happened in WL 505 and the bad stuff that happened in WL 505, but let's start with the good one, the matchups. First matchup of the day, Tesch versus Quinlan Mendez. So Australian Tesch made his debut in WL and won 3-0, so clean sweep. So round one, a little miscommunication. Quinlan Mendes thinks that they both have running fouls. He gives up. He thinks there's going to be a restart, but then he never got a running foul. No fouls for him, so he wins the first one. Round two, this is why they call him Australia's Frode Haugland. He catches his opponent right there where the pad is, just a few inches up, and he pulls him back and wins the second one. Round three, Quinlan starts winning matches, but he starts winning with his elbow falling now, and this has been a problem for him in past matchups. We have seen where a referee overturns his decision because of the fouls. So he got 3 fouls and lost the round 3. So what he noticed was that he needs more back pressure, and if you cannot get stronger, you want to go further. So he just went over the pad, and he was discussing with the referee that, like, no, my elbow was on the pad, and everyone saw it wasn't. So second matchup of the day, women's classes, Victoria Karlsson versus Tatiana Faria. So Victoria, like in last matchup versus Nancy Loke, she didn't want to go in hook, she wanted to top roll her. Here she just went through her. 3 rounds, everyone was pretty similar. Round 2, I think she could finish faster. She just hold on to her opponent a little bit longer. So right now, I think the top women in division are all from Sweden. So Swedes. So right now, I don't know what's going to happen next. Who will have that shot at Hammer, because there are a lot of women who deserve that shot. So we're going to see. Third matchup of the day, Adam Wilmot versus Geoff Hale. Like, this was a shocker for me. So first 2 rounds, Wilmot uses, he's like, I would say, drag top roll, because he doesn't really that much pronate you further, he just drags you over. So he won round 1 very easily, round 2 very easily. In round 3, Geoff Hale gets in hook, a little bit open hook like this. He sits, outsits him, presses him, and wins. And from there, it was Geoff Hale. So I don't know what happened on round 1 or 2. It looked like he was just like, you know, testing the water. But I think Adam Wilmot, he's strong. There's nothing to take away from him. He did an amazing job, and he was this far from victory. And I think sometimes when, you know, when you see that you're so close to the pad, you rush things, and you just need to take a breath and think about how you want to do this without getting elbow foul, without getting restarts and things like that. So he was very close to winning, but yeah, that's what happened. So 3-2 victory for Geoff Hale. Italia's Ermes Gasparini versus Canada's Matt Mask. This matchup ended by Matt Mask winning 3-1. Round 1, Matt wasn't ready for the start. Round 2, Ermes wasn't ready for the start. Then my feed broke down. I didn't see the 3rd round. I saw the 4th round where Ermes lost his wrist. So basically happened everything that I said is gonna happen in my prediction video. So Ermes is super strong, he's very good, but he comes back from injury. And he hasn't competed with his right arm, so I think he needs to build that confidence. You need to build that confidence and momentum, so he needs to have matchups everywhere. And I think this is what he's going to do. He's going to go back to Italy and have tournaments, compete in them, you know, win, get back, just because in training you can work with one person, but you need to have a lot of hands to be ready for all these situations, just to have that muscle memory back. So I expected him to do a little bit better, and this matchup should have been a little bit harder for both of them, but yeah, it is what it is, and I think Ermes is going to get back, and he's going to climb that ladder, and Matt Mask super strong. His top roll is off the hook, And let's put him versus Marcio Barboza and see what happens in that matchup. Main event, Jerry Cadorette versus Todd Hutchings. I'm gonna put this away. So round 1, boom, Jerry goes inside, wins the matchup. Round 2, you know, when you're facing someone like Jerry, so Todd's style is, he's like this, you know, he gives his arm up a little bit, his supination, and then he can press through you. So what he does on the start is supinates his arm. Jerry is using all his body weight, everything, and his shoulder going straight down right here. So when Todd is doing this, Jerry is doing this. Todd is basically helping Jerry to get in his position. So this is what happens in round 1. Round 2, Todd tries out his back pressure. His back pressure is good, and he opens him up, his elbows lifts up, but it's good. They get a restart, and he gets in a better position. It's a burner. They sit out, and everyone's I read the comments, and people are saying like, no, like, you're done, Jerry is done, he will not come back from this. Todd elbow fouls, his second elbow foul, they get a restart, and then Jerry just booms, flashes him again. What Todd did correctly in round 2 was using his back pressure, pulling him back, because when you're focusing on your triceps press, all you're doing is applying power here, and you're very vulnerable from here to open you up, because all you're doing is pressing down, and you're not thinking about holding this angle here. So he exposed him, used it, but it didn't work in the end. Round 3, Jerry does the same thing, booms, wins, 3-0. I think Todd needed to work a little bit more on his back pressure, just to activate his back pressure to get in position, so he could done a lot more, but I still think he's fighting with heavyweights. This was a good matchup, and Jerry Cadorette is super strong opponent, and I wanted to see Todd Hutchings win at least one round, but anyway, it was a good matchup. So I'm not in USA, in North America, like many of the fans, you know, and I was watching on fancy.com, which stream didn't work. I was sitting there hoping it's gonna refresh and then it's gonna start, but it didn't work. And I went to Facebook looking for alternatives and maybe use VPN to watch on BR Live, and there were hundreds of posts that their fan seat is not going. And I think WL needs to fix this, and they need to get back to the fans, because I'm subscribing just to watch it live. I know they're gonna post it on YouTube later. I know I'm gonna find the videos everywhere, but I wanna watch it live. And I didn't get the chance to watch it live, like in good quality. I got some stream that I watched, and you know, but I think it's a big problem, and everyone was really frustrated, and me too. I'm paying this subscription just for this event. I don't care if anything else that's going on fancy.com. So I don't know what was the problem. I hope they fix the problem. Yeah, so that's my review of WL 505. Everyone wants a little bit more wars, but you know, the matchups were good. I'm very excited to see what they put together on WL 506. It's yeah, I think they're gonna have all the hammer holders defending their titles. So I think that's gonna be amazing. Hope you enjoyed. Stay strong and love arm wrestling.